All right, so here's a tour of Church Ranch Event Center. Right, here's the main entrance. Over there is the entrance to the gardens. And you can't really see it, but beyond those trees, a little ways, there's several hotels that we partner with. And then, of course, if you or anyone else needs a room, just mention our name and they'll give you the best rates possible. All right, let's go in. This is our main hall where we have the receptions. Sometimes we'll do ceremonies depending on the weather. That's our big old bar. We have this little vignette here. So we start with a blank canvas and then we customize it accordingly. You know, we just kind of base our packages off of direction and budget. So we have a whole planning team and a day of coordinator that we'll assign to oversee everything. And through here, we have the men's restrooms. We have a handicapped restroom here, / family restroom. And then back here, we have the women's. And next to the women's, we have our bridal suite. Plenty of room, plenty of power, mirrors, and lights. So from the bridal suite, we'll go into our multi-use room we call the harvest room. So this is pretty much kind of like a bonus room. Most of the time the grooms will get ready here. There's plenty of space. And then like during the reception, we'll use it as just like an extra room, just a quiet area. People like to come in here and chat, maybe play foosball or anything else. There are kids or grandparents. It's a great option. Sometimes we'll turn it into a cabin ceremony during the winter for much smaller weddings. I'd say around 80 guests or less. But we also use it as a pass-through for the bride. So once it's time for the ceremony to begin outside and everybody's arrived, we'll clear out the venue and we'll escort the bride from the bridal suite through that door, through here, and out this door. So this is our bridal path. We have a tent over here. Doesn't get used often, mostly for corporate events, and sometimes really large weddings, 300 plus, where we can set the food out here and have more space for inside. So depending on the time of year, March, April, winter and early spring, most of these trees don't have leaves yet until about mid-May. And now late September through, I would say 2 to 3 weeks into October, you'll get prime peak foliage. And all these trees here will be all different colors like gold, purple, reds, orange. It's beautiful. Over here we have our gazebo. That's often the starting point for wedding photos after the ceremony. So the couple usually goes there with their photographer, signs their marriage license, and then begins walking around all through our many paths here to just get some nice wedding photos. Newlywed pics, I should say. We have many water features around the property. Very photogenic ones. And this is our ceremony grounds. Now what we'll actually do is escort the bride through the greenhouses so that she comes in out here, and then we'll have the two doors here. And so that's where she'll enter. We'll have our day of coordinator lead all that, as well as work with the DJ, who will be set up over here. So we'll have amplified music, microphones, so people in the back. Also, you heard airplanes. There's a smaller airport down the street, and they usually have amateur pilots from about 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. So after that, it dies down and it's pretty quiet. But this is our ceremony grounds. We'll set up the chairs, create an aisle leading up to this arbor. This arbor is totally customizable. We have enhancements to decorate it for you, or you can create your own if you'd like, or you can just let Mother Nature do her thing and add some beautiful greenery in just multiple colors throughout the year. Now after the ceremony, as I mentioned, the couple would go over to the gazebo, start there for the newlywed pictures, and then we'll entertain everybody else over here for cocktail hour. So we'll set up all the patio furniture. This little satellite bar will have beer, wine, soft drinks. Your caterer will have appetizers to pass, maybe stationed, but we'll have cocktail tables and plenty of seating. And the DJ will offer, obviously, music during that time before heading inside for reception. This is the sign-in table. So when your guests arrive through here, once they park, they'll have signage leading them this way. They'll walk over here, they'll sign in, they'll find a seat at the ceremony area, and just wait for the procession to happen. Over here in this grassy area is great for yard games. We have a package for rent, or you can also bring in your own. And over to my right here, under this pergola, we have a pit here that we dedicate to our s'mores package, which is often used. It's very popular. You get the entire venue for the whole night. So we don't do multiple events at once, so your guests can come outside as often as they like. There's light strands here all throughout the property so they can see where they're going. The s'mores pit's great just because your guests can come out here and make their own anytime they want and just enjoy the property. More water features. And this is the door, the entrance, where all your guests would go right after cocktail hour once it's time to transition to reception. Once they're in there, the DJ's set up and waiting for the couple to make their way. And what we'll do is we'll ring this little bell and we'll open up this sliding door. And you two will make a grand entrance. So we'll customize a floor plan just based on your head count, where you want the dancing to be, where you want to have your table at. We can design a dance space in the center here under the chandeliers, or so more often than not, we'll do like a sweetheart table or head table right here. And so you'll enter right to your table, and then sometimes we'll have the dance area between you and everybody else. DJ will be over there in this corner. Cake and desserts over here. Although sometimes the couple will choose to have this as their backdrop, and so they'll have their sweetheart table here. And that is our virtual tour. Of course, I'll answer any questions via email, text, or phone. I'm sure you might have plenty, so just let me know. Have a wonderful day.